Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys on how I crochet this BTS ARMY Lightstick, which I brought along with me to a BTS concert, and I hope that this video would be helpful for you and that you'll be able to make one for yourself too. For this project, you would need black yarn, white yarn, red yarn, crochet hook, here I'm using a 3.5mm hook, a pair of scissors, needle, and some form of stuffing. And in this project, I'm using a polyester fiberfill stuffing. To begin, you would take a black yarn and do a magic ring. You would then do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Pull to tighten the magic ring. And for round 2, you would do an increase into each stitch. This means that you would do 2 single crochet into each stitch. So here I'm doing the first single crochet and then a second single crochet into the same stitch. Continue to do so for the rest of the other stitches, and so in total you would have 12 single crochet at the end of round 2. So for round 3, you would do 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then to the next stitch you would do an increase, which means you would do 2 single crochet into the next stitch. So repeat this pattern for a total of 6 times, and at the end of this round you would have a total of 18 single crochet. For round 4, you would do 1 single crochet into each stitch, but you would only do it to the back loop. So in total, you would have 18 single crochet. For round 5 until round 28, you would do 1 single crochet into each stitch. So per round, you would have a total of 18 single crochet. At round 28, you would complete the last stitch using a white yarn. And then tie the black yarn with the shorter end of the white yarn together. And cut the black yarn as we no longer need it for now. You would then insert the stuffing into the light stick until it is well filled. For round 29, you would do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. You would then do an increase into the next stitch, basically doing 2 single crochet into that stitch. You would then do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, followed by an increase in the next stitch. You will crochet this pattern of 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and an increase for a total of 5 times. Next, you would do 1 single crochet, and so you would end round 29 with a total of 24 stitches. For round 30, you would do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, followed by an increase in the next stitch. You would do this pattern for a total of 6 times, and at the end of round 30, you should have 30 stitches. For round 31, you would do 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches, followed by an increase in the next stitch, and then you would do 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase in this next stitch. So you would do this pattern of 4 single crochet and then an increase for a total of 5 times. After you're done with the repeating pattern, you would do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So you would end round 31 with a total of 36 single crochet. For round 32, you would do 1 single crochet into the first 5 stitches, followed by an increase. You would do this pattern for a total of 6 times. At the end of round 32, you would have a total of 42 stitches. Round 33, you would begin with single crochet into the first 3 stitches. This is followed by an increase in the next stitch. Do single crochet into the next 6 stitches, followed by an increase in the next stitch. Repeat this pattern of 6 single crochet and an increase for a total of 5 times. And complete round 33 by doing 1 single crochet into the last 3 stitches. In total, you would have 48 stitches. For round 34 until round 42, you would do 1 single crochet into each stitch. So each round you should have 48 stitches. Begin round 43 with 1 single crochet into the first 3 stitches. This is followed by an invisible decrease. So I will insert the crochet hook into the front loop only of the next 2 stitches, and then yarn over, pull the yarn through, and then yarn over again and pull the yarn through. Next, do 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. This is followed by a decrease. Do this pattern of single crochet into the next 6 stitches and a decrease for a total of 5 times. And round 43 by doing single crochet into the last 3 stitches. So in total you would have 42 stitches. Begin round 44 by doing 1 single crochet into 5 stitches. This is then followed by a decrease. Repeat this pattern of 1 single crochet into 5 stitches and then a decrease for a total of 6 times. You would therefore finish round 44 with a total of 36 stitches. Begin round 45 by doing 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches, followed by a decrease, and then do 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then a decrease. Do this pattern for a total of 5 times. And complete round 45 by doing 1 single crochet into the last 2 stitches. Begin round 46 by doing 1 single crochet into the first 3 stitches and followed by a decrease. Do this pattern for a total of 6 times. And at the end of round 46, you should have a total of 24 stitches. Begin round 47 with 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then a decrease. You would then do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, followed by a decrease, and you would do this pattern of 1 single crochet into 2 stitches and a decrease for a total of 5 times. And then complete round 47 by doing a single crochet into the last stitch. In total, you would have 18 stitches at the end of round 47. Begin round 48 by doing 1 single crochet, followed by a decrease. Repeat this pattern and do it for a total of 6 times. And at the end of round 48, you would have a total of 12 stitches. You may now fill up the light stick with more stuffing. After the light stick is well filled with stuffing, you can do round 49, where you would do decreases for a total of 6 times. And so at the end of round 49, you would have a total of 6 stitches. You are now done with the main body of the light stick, and you can do a chain 1, cut the yarn, and pull the yarn through. You may now sew the white yarn into the light stick. After you are done with hiding the white yarn, you can then cut the yarn. To make the topper of the light stick, you would use a black yarn and do a magic ring. Then do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Pull to tighten the magic ring. You would then do an increase into the 6 stitches, and so you would have a total of 12 single crochet. To finish up the topper, you would do a slip stitch, a chain 1, cut the yarn, and pull the yarn through. Make sure to leave enough yarn for you to sew the topper onto the light stick. You may now attach the topper on the top right of the light stick. To make the red portion of the topper of the light stick, use a red yarn to do a magic ring. Do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Tighten the magic ring, do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, and pull the yarn through. You may now attach the red topper on top of the black topper. Now, to make the BTS logo, we are going to use a black yarn, and for the first row, you would do a chain 4. Beginning from the second chain from the hook, you would do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. And then do a chain 1 and flip your work. And then do an increase into the first stitch where you're doing 2 single crochet. And then do 1 single crochet into the next stitch, followed by an increase in the next stitch. So in total, you would have 5 stitches. Do a chain 1 and flip your work. Next, do an increase in the next 2 stitches. So I just did an increase in the first stitch, and now I'm doing another increase in the next stitch. And then do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So in total, at the end of row 3, you would have 7 stitches. Do a chain 1 and flip your work. And for row 4, you would do 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. And then you would do an increase in the last 2 stitches. So here I'm doing an increase in the first stitch and then another increase in the next stitch. And so at the end of row 4, you would have a total of 9 single crochet. Finish up by doing a chain 1, cut the yarn and pull the yarn through. Make sure the yarn is long enough for you to attach the logo onto the light stick later on. To do the other side of the logo, we are going to again use a black yarn and do a chain 4. Starting from the second chain from the hook, do 1 single crochet into the 3 chains. Chain 1 and flip your work. And then for row 2, you would do an increase into the first stitch, followed by 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then another increase into the next stitch. So in total, you would have 5 stitches. And then chain 1 and flip your work. For row 3, you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and then you would do an increase into the next stitch, followed by another increase into the next stitch. So in total, you would have 7 stitches. And then chain 1 and flip your work. For row number 4, you're going to start with an increase into the first stitch, and then another increase into the next stitch. You would then do 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. And so at the end of row 4, you would have a total of 9 stitches. And then you would finish up by doing a chain 1, cut the yarn and pull the yarn through. You are now done with making the 2 sides of the BTS logo, and you can attach it onto the light stick. This is how the end product of the light stick should look like, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope those of you who get to go to the BTS concert will have an enjoyable time just like I did, and I'm sure that the light stick will be a really fun addition to have at the concert. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!